I love making something out of nothing. I'm not trained, but I am brave and determined. Of course, I could hire a professional, but DIY first. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since I did any filming or recording out here, but I got a couple of things on my to-do list today, and I've had to really kind of like push myself to get motivated to come out here because I don't know, here lately I've just been feeling a little bit lazy and not really wanting to get out here. Maybe it's because it's starting to get hot. It's I guess it's maybe it's officially summer or almost, I don't know. Today I believe it's the 20th, so I think summer officially starts this week, but in my area it's been summer for a minute. But anyway, the garden is doing pretty good on this side where I have the watermelon and tomatoes and stuff. I've been harvesting grape tomatoes. Yesterday I got a couple of pieces of okra and a couple of bell peppers. So my squash is growing, beans are growing, stuff is doing okay on this side. Also my containers are doing pretty good. But the other side is looking a little bit thrown away. But I do have a plan. So I think I mentioned, maybe I mentioned that I'm actually going to put garden beds over on that side. I have 4, and so I decided to do the 4, but that side is really overgrown right now. So 2 things on my list today is to get the garden beds on that side set up however I'm going to set them up. And I'm not actually going to use them yet. I'm really just prepping, get them in place, kind of sit with the space and see how I feel about it, but also to eradicate the weeds, or at least try to smother the weeds out that are over there on that side. So that's one thing I want to do, is get that side set up with the garden beds so the weeds can die down and I can get the little pathway set. And then that way also, once this side has done whatever it's going to do, I can do the same on this side. So there'll be 2 garden beds over there, and that'll be leading over into the area where the greenhouse will be. So that's one thing on my list. The second thing on my list is irrigation. So I still don't have all of the materials I need to be able to actually run a line from the garden hose, or the hose bib, I think you call it, the spigot. I don't have what I need to run the line over here officially, but I can do the irrigation, which is also why I want to get the 2 garden beds set up so I can kind of see. I want to set it up to where when I do plant something in there, the irrigation is already set up and ready to go. So I kind of need them in place to be able to do that. And then that'll kind of, I can see better how to set up this side once I do that side, the spacing and all of that, because eventually I want both sides to match. So first step is to get the garden beds in place, and the second step is to get the irrigation part that'll be in the actual garden set up, and that way I can just hook it up to the garden hose until I actually run a line over. And I don't know, I may do that when I put the greenhouse in, I'm not sure, but I kind of feel like the placement of that in comparison to the greenhouse might be important. I don't know. Also, my fence is kind of falling apart. I'm kind of working and percolating on an idea of how to replace this fence without having to dig where the gas line is. So I'm still thinking and experimenting on that. So there will be more on that later in a future video, but for now, and I don't know why I wait till the hottest time of the day, but for now I'm just going to do a little bit of work out here. I'm gonna get the weed eater and knock down some of these weeds and see if I can get these garden beds put in place, and then we'll see what else happens from there. But I've been a little bit distracted because I have several other projects that I'm working on for other people that people are starting to ask me to help with some stuff at their houses. And so I've been kind of going back and forth, helping with like the design process and coming up with a plan. And so this is kind of a new thing, sort of, to be working on somebody else's space, not my own. So there will be more on that also later. But I guess in the meantime, Let me go ahead and get this garden bed, get these weeds knocked down, get the garden beds put in place, and go from there. Metal is sharp, so let me go get a band-aid. I guess this is why they had the gloves in there. My zinnias bloomed. This one I think is on its way out. This one is the most recent one, and there's a couple of more coming up. I accidentally hit one with a weed eater, so oops. And then these are the sunflowers, and they're trying to do something. This is the biggest one, so I'll keep y'all posted on those too. But here we are. I went ahead and did three garden beds on this side in preparation for the next round of planting, and I'm gonna cover the walkways, all of these spaces in between, with weed barrier all the way up so that I can access the beds from all sides. And then, like I said, over here is going to be the greenhouse. So anyway, that's that. All right, guys, I'm out here. Is it fogging up again? I'm out here in the heat. I'm gonna try to get this irrigation system put in because my little garden is struggling. It's been neglected. It's Independence Day, July 4th, and it's the middle of the day, hottest time of the day that I could possibly get out here and do this. And the instructions for this system I bought suck. Let me show you. These are the installation steps. What does that mean? What is this? This ain't no better. This are all the parts that came with it. And with the way it looks, this is not what I thought it was, because I thought that I could do like one line the full length, but it looks like it's split in the middle. And so it looks like I'll need to bring it up through the middle and split it off from there. And then there are like 4 different types of sprayers, 3 or 4 different types. And so I don't know which is which. Like, I don't know which kind to put where. My system in the front is easy because they're all the same. There's no choice. It's all the same. I've been here for like 5 minutes. I'm already starting to glisten a little bit, and I'm in the shade. And as you can see, the whole garden is in the sun. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna try it. Maybe I'll just kind of do 30-minute increments and see what I can do in 30 minutes. Maybe it'll only take 30 minutes. I don't know. But I guess I'll just start and then just see what happens. Okay, so I think I'm gonna run it from the middle here and go out from there. So you can see I got my beds on this side, and I do plan to put beds on this side once this stuff is done doing what it's gonna do. I'm gonna get some more that look just like that and put 3 on this side. So I think I'm gonna try to mimic it so that when I do the beds, they'll kind of already be kind of spaced like how they need to be. So maybe I'll start it in the middle here and run it that way, and then go this way and try to make sure I get all the different plants that I have, get them taken care of. Maybe I thought about on the back here along the fence line to do like what you call those soaker hose, kind of alternate a regular hose and a soaker hose so that the soaker hose can go in on the sides here and over there, and then just like a regular hose in between. That's what I was thinking, but I don't know if that makes sense, but we'll see. But anyway, I got a little bit of shade right now, so let me see what I can get, if I can figure this thing out. What? What? What is? I don't understand. What is this? Is this it? What is this? I don't understand. Is this it? What? Faucet connector. Is this it? Okay, so I think these pieces go on this, and then this hooks on to the either garden hose or to the faucet. So I think this is step 1, and I believe if I take these off, these caps, slide this onto the pipe, and then tighten this back down, and that secures the pipe to this piece here. So I'm gonna do that first. Put this on first, then the pipe, and then tighten this up. All right, so now the main line is connected. All right, so now that line is hooked up. Oh, it's starting. I need to know which is which. Spray, stream, vortex. So I need these. I think I want the vortex to come up. I think I'm gonna try to place these emitters where I want them to go, and then that'll kind of give me an idea of what kind of connections to do. I think ultimately I'm probably gonna take this system and use it in the greenhouse once I get it set up, and do a different type of system out here in this area but for now, this is what I have, so this is what I'm gonna use. So I think these kind of go up and spray out, so I think I'll use these in the bins here and maybe in the little pots here. I don't know. I'm gonna just place these around and see if I can figure something out that makes sense. I have these, which I think are just like regular drip. So I'll put them around in this, on this side. So looks like I may need to set up a sprayer, set these up to go across over there. And I wonder if I can buy these sprayer pieces separate to add. I should have done a different setup. Okay, so I have this. Now these pieces, I can run 4 lines from each one. So this fits into here. It fits in on this side. I make it however long I want it to be and clip it in on the other side, and that'll connect each of these little emitters. And I think that's all I have to do to connect. So I'm gonna go through on this side. I guess I'll just start on this side by itself first and see if I can get all of these connected some kind of way, and then kind of take it from there. I wonder, can I link them one to the other? I can. Okay, that's good to know. So I got these T nozzles here too. I don't know if you can see that. They have these T nozzles that I think allow me to connect one emitter to another, so I can kind of link them that way. So I'm gonna try this and see, since I only have 4 of these. I only have 4 of these, and I have 2 that have 2 spouts that come out. So let me see if I can figure this out. I don't even know what that's for. Okay, so let's start here. Hey, where'd the end go? What did I do? Here. Okay, let's start here. Ooh, it's hot with this and this. They did give a little cutting tool to cut the things with, so I can't even see the screen. Okay, I'll run the hose over here. So this, all right, so I think this works the same. Slide this on here, put this in, tighten it up. Put this on first. This in, tighten it up. All right, and from there, you in my way. Come here, sweet potato, in the way. All right, so, all right, let's run it out from there. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can figure this out. I'll come back and talk in a minute. All right, guys, I had to go in the house because it is way too hot. Did I say that one of my AC units is out? Luckily, we have 2. And the one on the side with my bedroom is the one that's working. So at least we got air in our bedroom. But yeah, I had to go figure this thing out and figure out how this works. So this is what I came up with. All right, now, so this is the tubing, right? And so these are the 4 outlet things, and you just squeeze the little tubes onto the outlets. These can hold 4. There's 2 more that have 2 of these, and this is what connects to the main line. So I think at this point, all I need to do is figure out where I want the emitters to go, put them in place, and then I can figure out where these will go on the main line compared to where these are. And I should be able to do that pretty quickly, and then this side should be done. And I'm thinking I may try to go ahead and hook up the water hose and test it out on just this side and see, just to make sure it's working properly. So hopefully, I don't think that should take too long because it is extremely hot. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and then see where we are. And then I'm probably gonna go in the house and get ready to leave because we're gonna go over to my in-laws house for the 4th. So now I'm all tangled up. So let me get these installed and we'll see if I did this correctly. It's not really hard. The hardest part of it is pushing these little tubes onto the connectors. That was difficult. And I soaked them in some like hot water to try to loosen them up. And I don't know, I may be hallucinating, but I feel like that might have helped a little bit, helped to loosen them up a little bit to get them on easier. And then while I was working on the last one, the very last one, I figured out that if I push it and kind of do it this like this, it went on a little easier. So anyway, I'm gonna get these in place somewhere, and hopefully this keeps y'all alive, people. I'm doing my best, y'all. So hopefully y'all will thrive or something. All right, let me see. I'm trying to get them as close to the, like where it's in the ground as possible. This one, let's see, maybe try to go in the middle, split the difference between these two. Okay, and I don't even know if I'm in frame. I don't know, it's too bright out here, I can't see. It's just terrible. Why did I wait till the summer to do this? I could have done this in the spring. I had the stuff. Could have done it in the spring when it was nice and cool and comfortable. But I guess I like to do things the hard way, I guess. Okay, and let's see, where are you going in at? Right here, and no, here. If I go like in the middle, can you fit too? I don't know, we're gonna see. This one mostly be from our peppers, I guess. Okay, I don't even know if you can see me. Come on, thing, it's too hot for this whole little, oh, bell pepper's just looking pitiful. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying. I am trying. So sorry. I know y'all struggling. Let me see. Here, and put this one here. Okay. I'm gonna run the garden hose over here and see. Let's see what it's doing. And I still don't know because everything is not gonna be covered. So I still don't know if this is gonna work. But I definitely think I want to come up with a better system, a different system for next year, for sure. I don't know. Let's see. I can't get the garden hose unhooked. Oh. This garden hose is extremely old. I found this in the top of the garage, in the attic part of the garage, when we were cleaning that out. I don't know if it's even any good. I already see a split in it. But the good thing, oh no, did I do this backwards? Ugh, I did. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know if this hose is even any good, but we're gonna go with it. You know what would probably help is if I actually connected. At least there's water running. But I didn't connect. What is this? What is this going to? What is this? Why is there? I'm not sure why that's out, but the stuff I just brought out here, I didn't connect it, so I'm gonna connect those now. Water is still running. Didn't I just turn the water off? Maybe I turned it up. I mean, it don't take no time. I am dripping sweat. How long has it been? 12 minutes? 13 minutes? Jeez. Okay. I forgot to connect what I just put out here to the main line, so I'm gonna do that now. This is the end cap that goes to the end of the main line here. So I think you just stick it in there and screw it shut. All right, okay. It's been 16 minutes, dripping in sweat. I'm gonna go test this out now, and theoretically, this side, there should be water going all the way down in the different places. So let's go test it. All right, I'm gonna let that run for a little while. It's been 21 minutes. I'm still alive. What I'm gonna do, because that's all I'm gonna have time for today, I'll try to pick back up with this tomorrow and do some other areas. But I think what I'm gonna do, since there is a splitter here going to either side, I think I'm going to just open up the other side, because the splitter has, are you dirty? The splitter has shut-off valves on it. So I'm just gonna grab the other end that's not connected to anything and just water everything else that I didn't get to, at least what I can reach. And at very least my tomatoes and my containers and stuff. Whole little fence area just, it's hot, y'all. So I'm gonna water the rest of the stuff with the other side, but it does seem to be working. All of the emitters have water coming out of them. So hopefully this is gonna be enough. I might leave this running for maybe, like, I don't know how long you're supposed to leave it running for, but I'm gonna probably leave it for about 30 minutes and see. Hopefully that's enough. But I'm gonna pick back up with this later when I get some more energy. Hey guys, it's the next day, and we had a great time at my in-laws' house yesterday. I'm sure you're probably fogging up because it's humid and stuff out here, but I got another section of the system ready to go. My fingers are totally destroyed. I looked on Amazon, and this system, they've upgraded it this year, so you don't have to physically press the pieces in together, I think, which I was like, great, thanks a lot. But still, my fingers are destroyed. So I should have went with the same system I had up front. Anyway, I've done two different types of connectors here. I did these are like sprayer connectors, and these blue ones do kind of like a fountain like spill out. So I thought maybe I could put these with the put the blue ones with the tomatoes and put these in the raised beds here. So that's what I'm going to do. I only had two of these splitters here, and I didn't realize it yesterday, but I could have linked several things together instead of, like, I put like one separator and then like one line coming out from each one, because that's how I did the front flower bed. But anyway, it's a little bit cooler today, but it's still pretty warm. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this side installed, or try to, and see how it's going. May let it run for a little bit. I want to move all the tomatoes over together. Spiders. So these are my Roma tomatoes. They should be staked, but they're not. Okay, so now let's get this set up. Probably not long enough. I need a piece at the end. I need a piece at the end to be able to cap this off. And I had this little bitty, like 1-inch piece. I said that might not be long enough. Let me make a longer one, just so I can make sure I can fit all the pieces. All right, I got some harvesting to do. I just looked at my okra, and it's huge. I need to get those off. And the system seems to be working okay for now. Now I have to figure out what to do about the fence line. And I'm actually not going to put any more energy into this side right now. I'm just going to let it do whatever it's doing until the fall. I'm just kind of prepping for the next grow season for this side over here. I have to do some things differently, but this side I'll focus my energy over here and try to keep this side up. So I'm really thinking about getting like a soaker hose and running it along the fence line back here. And then I have, the only thing in the buckets that looks like it's surviving is the blueberry bushes and the fennel. And so since they're in the buckets, the self-watering buckets, I can just focus on keeping those with water in the reservoir, and hopefully that'll keep those from drying out and dying. And maybe with the irrigation setup, I'll just need to remember to come out here and turn the water on for now until I get the automated system worked all the way out. But this is where we are for now. I'm going to harvest some okra, and I'll catch back up with you guys when I figure out what to do about the fence line.